touch does a lot of good things in the body. It reduces your heart rate, it reduces your blood pressure, it pulls cortisol and all the stress hormones out of your body. It increases your pain tolerance and reduces your perception of pain. I provide nurturing touch to clients. I work one-on-one and I work in groups. I also teach classes on consent and boundaries. We're facing a crisis around touch in this culture. People don't have sources for it. I want to normalize people's need for touch and a place for people to go get it.
Usually it starts out as me just coming in and getting comfortable, taking off my shoes, figuring out what my goal is for that session or that might look like for me. So whether it's I need to sit on the futon and hold a stuffed animal for a little bit to kind of calm down, or if it's jumping right into the giant beanbag chair and snuggling down. I've recently discovered the weighted blanket is definitely a good option for me, combined with the hugs. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to kind of leave it at the door, but that's kind of a point of it, is being able to detach from that and leave those negatives and all the noise at the door and just be able to take a little bit of time for my brain and my body just to be quiet.
I am not licensed as a therapist. I'm not licensed as a massage therapist, but it is therapeutic in a lot of different ways. Both, if it's reducing pain, reducing anxiety. For some people, it's more of a life coaching thing.
While I get touch in other parts of my life, it's not as intentional as what I am able to get with Lisa. So it's not about expressing love, it's about expressing acceptance and expressing the purpose of healing the wounds that are in us. So the sessions that I have with Lisa are a place where the touch is safe, and I know that I can tell her when something hurts or is not the right position, but also I can get the grounding pull back to true reality about myself.
The big reasons that people don't understand what I do is they don't believe that such a thing as platonic touch exists. I screen out a lot of people because they're not looking for the service I provide. I charge money, that's the value you give me, and I give you an experience where you leave relaxed and calm and feeling better about yourself and better about the world. I've had a couple of them ask very directly, I get to have sex with you for that money, right? I'm like, no, you do not. No sexual intention, no sexual interaction. I'm very clear about that in my screening. But the therapeutic side of it is newer. It's a little harder to find people because they're not sure what you're doing, and there's a little bit of like, you want to do what?
I tend to give a lot, and I work in social services, so most of my life is giving and making sure that others have what they need. And so this is a time when it's just about what I need and how I can pull that truth about myself out. Over the course of the session, it's going from frazzled to calm and centered and ready to face what's next.
I know for me, I wish I had even more time for it. I definitely say that don't judge something unless you've experienced it.
I don't solve problems for my clients. They don't need me to. They need me to listen and hear them and talk to them